3 for 5 at OneYoungsta is recorded live in front of a mythical audience. Late ill kid at OneYoungsta, holding it down, bringing you that street geek and nerd soul. And what is up, my people? Oh my God. We're a day late in the dollar short, but we're going to get it happen. This is how we do it. Stay cracking. Big shout out to my girl, Marquita Lestar, just because. Big shout out to my man, Hannibal Taboo, just because. Big shout out to Jeffrey Thorne, who has the Mosaic book coming out right now, just because. And big shout out to my man, Brandon Easton, Christian Baycoat, just because. I'm just feeling good today. So this is how we're going to do it. Anyway, to start off today, I wanted to talk about my hopes, my dreams, my thoughts on the return of the Man of Steel, the return of Superman, the return of Henry Cavill's titular character that's going to be coming back in Justice League most likely, and also in Man of Steel 2. I'm going to be honest, I hope that we finally get a Superman that has at least glimpses of the real Superman. The characterization of Superman ever since Man of Steel hasn't been exactly what I wanted. Even though I do enjoy Man of Steel, I feel that the film didn't give the character justice, and it didn't cast the character in the light of the kind of like the way that we all know him. I feel that Superman needs to be that beacon of hope. You know what I'm saying? That guy that can just, you know, make you feel like everything will be all right. To believe the best in people. To care more than other people do. To really just be there to provide that goal that, you know, humanity should strive to be. And I feel that we haven't gotten that yet. I was hoping that we were going to get that in BVS, because I was thinking that they were going to use Man of Steel and the way it ended as a turning point for Superman, as a turning point to be like, oh, okay, well, this is, you know, since everything went so wrong, I'm going to use this to be the turning point, to be hopeful, to show people, you know, how great life is, how great it is to do good just for the sake of doing good, to care for people, to be there for people. And that's the Superman that I know. That's the Superman that I think a lot of people know, that he's the guy that you can always count on. And I don't feel that we've gotten that characterization yet. So my hope for Man of Steel 2 is that we see his characterization change. I hope that we also see any flashbacks to like his father, or also his earthly father and his biological father. I hope we get to see those characterizations of those flashbacks change to push him to be more hopeful, to be a example, to be that representation of what's great about humanity, of what's great about heroism. You know what I'm saying? I feel that's something that we've missed, and I think that's something that we can easily get back. And I think that's something that a lot of people can really get behind, because Superman is a great character. There's a reason why everybody recognizes his logo. There's a reason why no matter where in the world you go and you show them the S, they know what it means, and they know who it is. So I just hope that they bring that type of, you know, characterization back to the character, because Superman is dope, man. And I think we, especially in the world that they've created, they need a character like that to balance out all of, especially the way they color grade those films. They definitely need someone to brighten it up, someone to feel like there's a reason to wake up tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? So that's my thoughts. That's my hopes for Man of Steel 2. I know there's a Man of Steel 2 coming. So those are my hopes and my dreams of how he's characterized. Of course, guys, jump in the comments below. Holla at me at what you think about Man of Steel. Is Superman your favorite character? How do you feel about him? And, you know, how do you feel about the way he's been portrayed as of late? Anyway, of course, we got to move on to the next. Yeah. Well, there seems to be a brand new trailer on the block. And that new trailer, boy, oh boy, that Star Wars Rogue One, I am so excited, man. For real, like this trailer, whew. All right, I'm going to try to like break down a little bit of what we get. Like we get to see Jyn Erso and her childhood, and it looks what sparks her into this whole story. Her father seems to be doing something to protect her, and it seems that protection is what separates him from her and draws him closer to the Empire. We get to see her broken out of some Empire jail or Empire control, and you get to see her team up with these guys that are all into this plan to steal these plans from the Death Star. And you just get to see these magnificent moments of the Death Star really just looming over the planet in the in the horizon. You get to see it in space. You get to see a cool star battle. Excuse me, a cool starfighter battle between X-Wings and these TIE fighters. Now I will say one thing, because I'm loving the trailer, but I will say Star Wars is more than just X-Wings and TIE fighters. Like I would like to see some TIE interceptors. I would like to see some B-Wings. I would like to see, there's more than just X-Wings. And I think, I don't know. I think that it's a missed opportunity to not add like the A-Wing and the Y-Wings and the B-Wings and stuff. But anyway, back to what I was saying. You get to see Darth Vader charging in, just marching in a room, not looking happy. You get to see just the way the Empire is moving and maneuvering on this planet with the AT-ATs just smashing through the jungle, and the Death Troopers just walking slowly over the beach. Like this film looks magnificent. Like it just looks magnificent, man. Like I've already been hyped to see it, and when they brought on people that worked on like Zero Dark 30 and Saving Private Ryan, I knew this film was going to be a serious film. Like I knew this film was going to be like like crazy, realistic looking. And not to say that the episode films don't look realistic, but this looks more like we're watching a war film, and I'm more psyched to see it. I really honestly don't need to see any more now. Like I'm sold. Like I was already sold, but I'm super sold now. So you also get to see or get statements from Saw Gerrera. You get to get more statements from Jyn Erso herself. You get to hear them naming the Rogue One ship. You get the call sign that they have. You get to see kind of the rebellion's plans and their reactions to what this might bring and what this battle might bring. So I am like extremely just impressed, man. This is a well put together trailer because it gives us just enough of what we need, and then it just gives us these magnificent views, man. Like almost every shot in this trailer could be a screensaver or a poster, you know what I'm saying? Like especially them Death Troopers walking, man. I might have to get a screen cap of that. But it's really impressive. Like I am truly impressed by what they are giving us with this film. And it went from a cool concept to like an amazing production. Well, maybe we should tell these little stories in between the episodes that kind of like anthologies, kind of like, tell like other stories that went on. And it's turned out, it looks like it's turning out to be amazing. So I'm going to be there on the 16th or the 15th or whenever I can first see it. I'm going to have my review, but I'm pretty sure the review, you guys already know what the review is. It's going to be the bomb. But anyway, you guys jump down in the comments below. I know you guys have seen the Star Wars Rogue One trailer. Tell me what you thought about it. And of course, I got to move on. Yeah, and we're black. I'm going to end this off with a discussion or a retrospective or a recollection on Avatar Korra. I was talking with a newfound friend of mine about Avatar Korra and what that series meant, and how good it really was, and how I was surprised that so many people kind of turned on it. I think that people really missed out on an amazing series. And of course, I know there's a lot of fans that were in love with Aang. But Aang's story had ended, but this world had more stories to tell. And I think the story they told with Korra was imaginative. I think it was very, very well character driven. And outside of the love triangle, which wasn't bad all the time, but outside of the love triangle, it was really, really well just thought out, well put together. The laughs were there. The comedy was incredible, and like just the fight scenes and choreography, the way this show was animated and boarded up and everything is just, man, incredible. Just top-notch animation, top-notch work, top-notch writing, and the voice acting was just superb, yo. Like, I look back on this thing and I'm like, this is some incredible storytelling. And this is another incredible adventure about this young girl that wants to be an avatar so bad, but then when she learns what it means to be an avatar, has to come to grips with whether she still wants to be an avatar or not, and still rising to the occasion. Meeting these friends, man, just seeing everyone grown up, you know what I'm saying, is a cool thing. Just seeing the world, especially the way they have like kind of like the steampunk aspect of it, it's just like, it's really, really well, like, just planned. You know, like even the small details of how the fighters, how the choreography is put down, especially when you come to like the first season, because when the first season was laid out, nobody really knew what to expect. But when we got those fight sequences, I was just blown away. When we got like the comedy and the jokes from like Bolin and stuff, Bolin he is a fool, but I mean, he really drew me in. They really created some characters that we could fall in love with, and some characters that we could really, really enjoy and just get behind and root for. And I think that's what a story needs. A story always needs someone that you can root for, that you want to win. And some stories struggle with that, but this story, I felt, from all of the villains that they had, especially, oh man, that season 2 though, bruh, like the villains that they came with, the way they fought, the way they crafted the kidnapping sequences, and the stakes were always high. And I feel like a story that can give you people that you can root for, characters that you can fall in love with, and stakes that mean something, that you feel like these characters are truly in danger, then that's a story that has done a great job. So here's my message to y'all. If you watched, Korra a couple of years ago and you were in the camp that, wasn't too impressed with it, I'd ask you guys to go back and check it out. Watch it again. See how you feel, because we're a couple of years removed from it now. So go back, watch it again, see how you feel about it. Because I think, Avatar Korra and just her story and her journey is an amazing one. And I feel like a lot of people missed it the first time around. But anyway, you guys jump out in the comments below and let me know what you thought about it. Of course, you know how I feel. So anyway, I will check out you guys next week on the next 345 at OneYoungsta. 345 at OneYoungsta is brought to you by A Full Tang Design. Also sponsored in part by NASWIP and XRIFO. Sweet